In this alternate 2023, the Berlin Wall still stands, now reinforced with advanced digital surveillance and propaganda screens. Neon-lit holograms flicker with competing Soviet and American ideologies, while armed guards in hybrid retrofuturistic uniforms patrol the checkpoints. Citizens pass through heavily monitored gates, their movements tracked by AI systems. The wall remains a stark reminder of a world where the Cold War never ended, and division is enforced by technology. Moscow's KGB server rooms are now hubs of AI-driven cyber warfare. Vintage Soviet computers, retrofitted with advanced AI modules, hum in dimly lit basements. Hackers wear augmented reality goggles, manipulating holographic code to infiltrate Western networks. Real-time screens track cyber attacks between East and West, revealing a relentless digital arms race. The stolen data from Berlin leads to a global manhunt, exposing the high stakes of this shadow war. The Cold War extends into space, with competing US and USSR orbital stations facing off in low Earth orbit. Massive star-spangled and red-starred stations loom over the planet, armed with satellites and robotic drones. Astronauts in hybrid retrofuturistic spacesuits conduct tense repairs, their every move monitored by rival powers. A malfunction triggers an accidental weapons discharge, escalating tensions to the brink of war. The final frontier has become the newest battleground. World leaders gather in a high-tech bunker beneath Geneva for an emergency UN summit. Holographic maps display global military deployments, while delegates from the US, USSR, and non-aligned states argue over a flickering table display. Retrofuturistic microphones and reel-to-reel AI translators hum in the background. Talks collapse as accusations fly, and proxy wars reignite in resource-rich regions. Diplomacy fails as the world teeters on the edge of all-out war. Africa becomes the battleground for superpower proxy wars, with Soviet-backed militants clashing against US-armed drones. War-torn cities are littered with propaganda posters in Russian and English, while hybrid analog-digital tanks roll through the streets. Journalists risk their lives to uncover the truth, revealing the use of bioweapons on civilians. The conflict escalates, drawing the world closer to a global catastrophe. Deep in a frozen Siberian lab, Soviet scientists conduct secret research on AI-enhanced pathogens. Glowing vials of engineered viruses are monitored by AI terminals, analyzing mutation rates. A red alert blinks as a breach is detected, threatening to unleash a deadly pandemic. The line between science and warfare blurs as the world stands on the brink of a man-made disaster. The leaked virus triggers a global quarantine, with governments using the pandemic as an excuse for mass surveillance. Citizens in gas masks walk past giant screens broadcasting state-approved news, while robotic enforcers scan for symptoms. Secret police arrest dissenters under the guise of public safety, and freedom becomes a relic of the past. The world descends into a dystopian nightmare of control and fear. In the shadows, a resistance movement forms, using retro tech to bypass state censorship. Hidden basements are filled with 1980s-style computers synced to modern AI decryption tools. Hackers intercept state broadcasts, spreading counter-propaganda to awaken the masses. Soviet and American defectors work together, uncovering plans for a final superweapon. The fight for freedom begins, but time is running out. The doomsday clock strikes midnight as the world stands on the brink of nuclear annihilation. Superpowers prepare their arsenals, while resistance fighters race to expose the truth. The line between war and peace dissolves, and humanity's fate hangs in the balance. In this alternate timeline, the Cold War never ended, and its final act may be the end of everything.